Yeah, okay. So the history of our home studio means a lot to me. This is the basement of my parents' house, and this was where my dad's band used to play. When I was about 6, my dad just bought us a, starter drum set, a starter bass. He bought me my first guitar. Having everything at our fingertips set us up to really cultivate our love of music. We were terrible. We had GarageBand that we had no idea how to use, and we had to do full takes into this recording machine and then export them into the software, and it was brutal. A lot of people use home studios because they're producing pop music on the computer and programming drums and using synths and all these things. And the difficult thing that we're trying to do is we're trying to make a rock record out of our basement, and it's totally different. We're trying to bring back real music, real production, real sounds. I want this to be as close as we can get it to how bands made music in the 70s on tape. That's kind of a constant battle that we have, is we're trying to make this real raw music in a digital world. So it almost makes it more difficult to make the music real when you're working with all digital stuff. We've been recording at home since I was 10 years old. Our first real recording, I think we started when I was 14, and I released that CD when I was 15, and then we got right onto the second one from there, released that at 16. And then the third piece of work we did, we recorded everything here to start, and then we went and did final tracks at another studio, and I was 17 when we did that. I mean, if you think about it, my whole discography, if you want to call it that, has really been one huge project, and every sub-project has just been a building block for everything else that comes after it. Just learning how this all works and how to get it done. I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for all the bullshit that I encountered throughout the first 3 records. The reason this project has taken so long to get to where it is since I released my last piece of work to now has been the biggest growth period of my life as a musician, probably as a person. And there's been a lot of ups and downs, a lot of starting stuff, scrapping it, starting something else, scrapping that, and really trying to decide for once and for all what direction I'm gonna be going in.